Louis, it's good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
It's been almost a year since the last time that we saw you. But thankfully you haven't been away from us because we've seen you on X Factor. So you've been on our screens, but music-wise it feels like a while. While you were doing X Factor, had you kind of sidelined the music, or were you working on it, like squirreling away in the background at that as well?
This single, Two of Us, I've had for maybe 5 months now, around that. So maybe like 6 months. So I kind of, once we got to the live shows for sure, I kind of knew that this single was coming at some point. So it kind of took the pressure off the music a little bit. But I think what I didn't realise going into the X Factor is it did demand most, if not all, of my attention. Yeah. It was just one of those things where I think in my head I thought I could still do loads of writing while I did the show, but in reality the show did take up a lot of my time. But it was amazing, an amazing experience.
Yeah, no, you were amazing on it.
Thank
People
you,
loved you on it. But this single, it gets you, like, right there. It's so emotional, and obviously for the reasons that you've written it. Was it quite healing writing it and recording it and getting it out there? Definitely,
yeah. I think sometimes those things are hard to talk about in general and in everyday life, and that's kind of the beauty of being a songwriter, I suppose, is you can kind of tell it in a different way. And yeah, when I've been singing it, when I've been performing it, it's been making me feel really good. Yeah, so I'm proud of the song and I'm proud of the sentiment.
I know there have been a lot of people who have been through the same thing, and I've seen a lot of fans as well who kind of had the outpouring. What's that been like hearing them say how much it means to them?
That's amazing. I mean, I had a kind of similar thing with the Steve Aoki song and Just Hold On, which is a kind of a similar sentiment, and I received a few messages there of people saying the lyrics helped them. And that's kind of a feeling that I didn't really have so much in one direction, because it was less emotionally invested in the lyric, less personal and, less heavy a little bit. So I think hearing those messages and I did like a meet and greet yesterday and people were telling me a similar thing. That's incredible. That's what I wanted out of the song. It's yes, it's healing for me, but potentially, when people listen to those words, hopefully they'll feel hopeful too.
And does it give us a good indication of where the album is going? Because that one, I feel like we have been waiting so long. Literally, when I saw you last year, you said, okay, probably next year. We're into next year now.
I probably said the same thing where I said I need 2 or 3 more songs and then I'll be done, and I still feel the same way.
Really? I thought you had loads of songs.
Yeah, I've definitely overwritten. Definitely overwritten. I'm just
honing it.
Very protective over every song. Because it's taken so long, I'm conscious of, what I release. I don't want there to be any dead space. I want it all to be great. So, I mean, obviously at some point I'm just going to have to let go of it. But I said to everyone it's going to be end of the year, realistically.
End of this year?
Yeah.
Wow, you are making us wait.
Yeah. There'll be another single after this one, and then probably the album.
Oh my God. And the video for this single?
Yeah, the video was amazing. So I kind of dived in at the deep end a little bit. I'm playing like the opening verse on piano, and there's a little bit I do on guitar as well. So that's the first time I've played any instruments in a video before, so that was kind of exciting for me, and also I was a little bit nervous about doing that as well. But the video as a whole, I don't think I've ever made a cooler video. It does look really, really cool, and the director was amazing. So yeah, I'm excited for people to see that.
Obviously you mentioned, playing instruments there, and everyone, I think I've been asked to ask you if you're going to be playing instruments on tour as well, because that's not something that we have seen a lot from when you've done your performances.
No. I think it's definitely something. That's definitely somewhere I want to end up at. So whenever the tour comes, which again I think might be towards the end of this year.
You have a busy end to this year.
Yeah. I've got a lot of work to do. But I think I might slowly try and incorporate that. Definitely, it's important to me, and guitar especially. I feel like I won't feel like I've done what I want to do musically until I'm on stage playing guitar.
And what's the plan? Where are we going with the tour? Is it going to be a world tour? Are you going to start small in the UK? Are you going to do big venues, little venues?
I mean, it's only early conversations, but it'll be small venues because, just to get up and running again, because it's been a while since I've been on the road. But it will probably be global, which is obviously super exciting.
Small venues, though, you say that, and your fan base is incredible. And it's huge, so you probably could fill those massive.
Just got to work on my trade as well as a performer. And I feel like the right way to do it is start in smaller venues and build up from that.
The stuff in the school at home.